Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to my Naturopathic Beekeeping Challenge. So it's Monday morning. Are you ready for a beekeeping challenge? Comment, say hello, just sort of wave, send me a message if you're on here. If you're on YouTube or Facebook, then just comment in there. I'm using StreamYard and I'm also live on Instagram. So if you're on StreamYard, give your StreamYard permission to actually show your name. So I've got a link. If you're on YouTube or Facebook, you can see a link, and if you click the link, then you can join this challenge and you'll be getting all the notifications. I will post the link, I will share it on Instagram, and it's actually in the bio. So if you go to my bio, you'll actually see the link. There's a link page and you'll see Naturopathic Beekeeping Challenge. So welcome. Great to see you all. So I'm going to get started because I know it's a Monday morning. You've all got things to do, places to go. It's not quite light yet. So naturopathic beekeeping. What is naturopathic beekeeping? It's basically working with bees in alignment with nature. So it's not thinking about what humans want, it's thinking about what's best for bees. But actually, if you work with nature rather than against it, you're more likely to get the best results because nature is going to help you with that flow. Nature's going to help give the bees the best opportunities to be healthy. And if the bees are healthy, they're going to have more honey. And if you're working with nature, if you're providing a healthy environment for your bees, then you're actually going to get more honey, and healthier honey, and the bees will be happier and you'll get less stings. So it's really important that we understand the laws of nature and that we understand how best to look after our bees. So good morning, Kirsty, morning everybody. So naturopathic beekeeping. What's the first challenge? So today I'm going to give you the first of 3 challenges. So I'm going to be back tomorrow morning with the second challenge, and then on Wednesday I'll do the third challenge. So it's 8 o'clock every morning, but I'm going to upload the videos so you'll be able to see them either on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. If you join the challenge, if you click the link, then you'll actually get notifications and you'll get links to the replays and reminders. So if you complete this challenge, you could win some great prizes. And one of the prizes will be to have a free spot on my naturopathic beekeeping course that starts at the end of this month on January. So it's an online course, but we have live interactive sessions once a week. So you've got the accountability, we're there, we go through all the modules together, and then we have questions and answers. And then for a whole year, you get question and answer sessions with live Zoom. So you can basically pick my brains for a whole year. So let's go. So day 1, challenge. What is the challenge? It's your why. Why do you want to keep bees? People feel they want to save the bees. They feel it's important. And then they're saying, well, I'm going to get a hive. That's what I need to do to save the bees. But what if it isn't? And humans are really selfish. We are ultimately selfish beings rather than human beings. And so we're thinking of having bees for us, to make us feel better, to feel that we're doing something for the environment. And that's a selfish act. We have to think about the bees. What is best for the bees? Now, Professor Peter Neumann from Germany, he actually says the biggest risk to bees is beekeepers. Now, can you imagine? That's such a shock, isn't it? We picture these beekeepers as being lovely, generally old chaps with big fluffy beards who are pottering around in their garden and taking care of the bees. But that's not the reality. There's a lot of chemical use. There's a lot of feeding the bees with sugar. There's a lot of interfering. And then the bees are getting sick and they're getting all kinds of diseases and affected by pests. So we have to look at why. What is causing all this? And one of the biggest causes is actually human beings interfering, fiddling, and providing a toxic environment for the bees. So if you were thinking you want to have bees, think about what is your why, because it is a commitment. If you're going to bring bees into your life, You need to know why. Now, most people say, oh, I just love honey and I want to have my own honey. Listen to that, my own honey. It's the bees' honey. The bees are creating honey to feed themselves, to make their own beeswax. That's what the bees are producing honey for, and then to feed themselves through the winter. So who are we to take all that honey from them, leaving them to live for 8 months on sugar? How would you be? How would you be if you ate white sugar, purely white sugar, from August through to March or April? And some bees are being fed sugar all year round. Just think about it. How healthy would you be? You'd be coming into January, if you'd just eaten white sugar between August and now, you'd have flu, wouldn't you? You'd be ill, you'd be run down, you'd look sickly. So we need to think about what is best for bees. So if you want to start beekeeping, for a start, naturopathic beekeeping, that's the way forward, because you're working in alignment with nature. We're not working for humans, we're working in alignment with nature. So we have this interconnection with bees, which is good. You know, everything in the world is connected. Everything should be connected. And so we need to find out what our place is in that connection. Now, if bees are going to be thriving, they need a good environment. So our part in the connection is to provide that good environment. So why do you want to have bees? Are you having bees to protect the environment? Are you having bees just because you feel it would be nice? Are you having bees because you know that they need more homes, and so you're going to provide a really good, healthy home for the bees to move in? Have a think about this. Or is it because you love the honey? Is it because you feel you need the honey, or you need the propolis or other products from the hive to actually boost your own immunity? And if you're healthy and strong, you can contribute better in the world. So there's all these reasons. Maybe it's something you've always dreamed of. Maybe it's intuition. Maybe it's this gut instinct that you need to be connecting more with bees. And if you have that intuition, that is nature calling you. Intuition is our connection with nature. So if you've got that intuition, you need to be thinking about it. You need to be acting on it. So the challenge for today. Hello, Kerry. Hello. Brilliant. Thank you for joining me, all of you. So recap, day 1, naturopathic beekeeping. Your challenge for today is to write in the comments wherever you're watching this. So if you're watching this on Instagram, write in the comments below this video when I upload the video. If you're on YouTube or on Facebook, then write it in the post comments and actually say, what is your why? Why are you drawn to keeping bees? Why do you feel that you want bees in your life? So it could be this deep connection that you feel you have to have. It could be, you know, say like a calling, you know, it's a vocation. It's something that you just feel you have to do, and you're going to learn more about it as you get going. Maybe that's the thing. So it could be that you want to save the bees, in which case you really need to understand more about how keeping bees is actually going to save them, because it's not just the honeybees that are actually at risk. The honeybees are the sort of sentinels. They're the canaries in the coal mine. So we have an idea of what's happening to the other bees because of what's happening to honeybees. But just think about, what is your why? What is your why? Do you want to be a producer of honey? Do you want to be a really ethical, sustainable producer of honey? So you need to know how to do it properly. What are these reasons? This is what I want you to really think about, because so often as humans, we launch into something, any kind of thing, without really thinking about what our why is, what is our reason. And if you know what your why is, if you know your reason, then it makes it so much easier when you have difficult decisions, because then you can always come back to what is your why. So is it your calling? Is it the romance of it? Is it because of honey? Is it because of propolis? Is it because you're an apitherapist and you're really interested in bee sting therapy or the wax? Is it that you're a herbalist and you want to collect enough of your own honey to preserve your herbs? Could it be that you're a candle maker and you want to have beeswax? You know, just think about these things. Is it because you want more meditation and a deeper connection with nature? Could it be that you just want to be able to go out into your garden and actually just watch the bees living in a tree or living in your hive? So really have a think about why. There's no right or wrong answers. All I'm trying to do is help you to think about your why. Why get into bees? So write it in the comments. Let me know. If you're on YouTube or Facebook, follow the link. If you're on Instagram, then go to my links in my bio and join the Naturopathic Beekeeping Challenge. And then you'll be given information about what the prizes are, when the prize is going to be announced, and recaps on what you have to do to take part in the challenge. So I hope this has inspired you for a Monday morning. So you've got plenty of time to do this. So I'm doing tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. And then I'm going to do the final one on Wednesday morning at 8 a.m. But I'm not going to announce the winners till the following week. So if you've got a really full on week and you want to sit down and do this properly, don't worry, you've got some time. So why? Tell me what your why is. And I'm really interested to know. So shall I tell you what my why is? Well, I just felt a calling. I really felt a calling. And I was actually bed and wheelchair bound at the time. I used to be an artist. So beekeeping was one of those things I never had time for, but always thought looked nice. And thought it would be something good to do, but I didn't know anything about it. And when I was bed and wheelchair bound, I couldn't do my painting. I couldn't do much at all. And so for a birthday present, my husband bought me a beehive, and a local beekeeper just put some bees into the hive for me so I could lay in bed and watch the bees, which I did. And then as the beekeeper was looking after the bees for me, I started to question what was going on. And that was when I started to really get an understanding of what was going on in the beekeeping world. But also, as I recovered my own health, I then started to understand the connections between bee and human health. We share the same environment. If humans are sick, we're making the bees sick. If the bees are sick, humans are sick. So this is my why. And that's why my business is called Creating a Buzz About Health, because I really strongly believe and I understand about that connection between bees and human health. So challenge day one, just tell me what your why is. Tell me what your why. So I'm going to upload these videos. So when you find the videos uploaded, just put your why in the comments, and I look forward to reading them. So have a great day. I'll see you all again tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. and have a wonderful day and think about your why.